Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good midday, wherever you're watching from, wherever the time is. Welcome to the channel. So, I just want to talk about this. Um, there is this. Would I say rumor or things that was what I saw on Gistlover page about Iyabo Ojo. If you can recall, if you can recall that during the weekend, Princess granted an interview. She granted an interview about with Halima. So the issue was that Iyabo Ojo, they said she was upset. She was upset that maybe Princess mentioned her name to Gistlover. This is Princess. So what happened was that Princess was the one interviewing or asking Alima some questions, which we saw in the previous video. So during the time, I think Iyabo Ojo put a call through to Princess comedian. So during the live show, I think Princess went offline, maybe because of the call that came through, it would disturb the live stream. So she was kind of cut off. So she was offline, I guess. So maybe after they finished talking or whatever, or this lover started or calling Princess or chatting Princess up to come back online since they were on live show. And the Princess now said, "Oh, that she's coming, that she's on the phone with Iyabo." So I guess I don't know how that got to Iyabo Ojo. So Iyabo Ojo got to know that Princess mentioned to this lover that she was the one who called during the live show, and Iyabo Ojo didn't find that funny. That how come whatever she share with Princess, it seems Princess is not maybe loyal to her again, or why would Princess tell this lover who called her mobile phone, which was it should be a private uh thing. I guess i guess Princess did not give Iyabo Ojo did not give Princess the benefit of doubt, or um she didn't give her the reason to explain herself. Maybe she would have remembered to she would have explained to Iyabo Ojo that this is what is going on. And I think they said Iyabo Ojo blocked Princess because of that. So just lover posted it saying, how can this is it. It says what Iyabo Ojo now posted saying. So she said, Oreniwa, I think Orin or Oreniwa, I have learnt this in the hardest of way. Never inherit anyone's energy. Never risk your life or take a bullet for no one and nobody. Never go beyond and above for anyone. Because when you do and they turn around and stab you, it hurts differently. Heartbroken time. It's okay to help, but with great caution. She's right. So why does she have to use such words? W- Maybe do you think she must have discussed something with Princess during that time and felt Princess must have mentioned that to this lover? Do you think so? Do you think that's why she reacted that way, or quoted what she has quoted so far? I also think Iyabo Ojo is someone who is Iyabo Ojo is the type that get angry easily. Some people are well, they are hot tempered. They will calm down. It doesn't stop them from being nice. When people are nice, doesn't mean that they don't get hot tempered. And being quick to anger doesn't um stop people from being nice, or it doesn't qualify them for being the bad person, depending on how, I think, how they make use of that energy. Then some people, if they don't break but to do everything, they're not okay. So people were not okay with that. Why would Yabojo get, why would she be upset that um Princess mentioned that she was the one who called during the live show? I think Princess might be carried away, might not actually know. Maybe when the Oba, gistlover kept disturbing her, that's why she would say, "Oh, Mumbo, I'm coming, I'm on the phone with Yabo." She might have even said it before she knew that, oh, she shouldn't have mentioned her name or whatever. Because in during the live show, Halima did mention at Iyabo Ojo, saying Iyabo Ojo, the apostle said Iyabo Ojo was his cousin. Is his cousin or relative anyway? So Princess didn't really go on deep with that question to start asking um Alima. She didn't go deep into the question. And a lot of people were thinking Princess was going to be biased, or she was being biased by not going deep into Yabojo's details, since Yabojo has been there for Princess in the past during the Desha's issue. When would I say when what case did they have again? But all I noticed is that since this Adetone issue started late last year, about the Adetone's maybe cousin that impregnated another lady, that the Adetone was saying they should go and take the baby out, all the saga that was happening. Iyabo Ojo also was, people were kept saying, why is Iyabo Ojo not saying anything about that? So I think Iyabo Princess and just Adetone had their issue. It was a lot of stories. So anyway, I've also posted that in my previous, in my video, if you scroll down. So I don't really see. So I thought Princess and Yabo Joe maybe were not really close from that anymore. Maybe they would have kind of, they don't have to really unfollow themselves, but they wouldn't really be relating. But they might. So I think I guess the relationship wasn't that as pleasant as it used to. So some people think Yaba Ojo will only help people and expect that person to also be on a standby for her whenever she needs help. So because someone has helped before, they will obviously expect you to be to help them. That is very understandable. I've helped you before. I've learned that. I've grown to learn that once I help, I should move on. If you're in a position to help me, do help me. Some people will know that they are in the position to help you, but they want you to come to beg. They want you to come to ask for it. God forbid, or if you get to that stage where I still have to open my mouth to say, I need your help. Even if you can seek the help great like this, that I need help, but you still want me to come to spell it out. And I said it. If you say you can't do it, if I know you can and you just don't feel like doing it, it's okay. I want to believe that my help is not in your hands. God will send someone else to me. I don't like to want to take grudges, though I would keep, I like to keep space. I will keep space. It's expected. People want to keep space. Just that I wouldn't want to, I don't want that to be something that is going to hinder my prayers. Or each time I see that person, that I'll start feeling uncomfortable. In fact, that person has given me reason to be comfortable with myself when I'm around them, because I know I am not really owing them. But some will only help you and peg that help. Whenever they need you to do a favor for them, they will in fact remind you of the help they did for you in the past. They will now bring out their own issue where they need you to help, that this is the time for you to help them. Some people, when you help them or they help you and you say, oh, my God, how will I repay you for this help? By the way, the advert Iyabo is doing in that video, I'm not advertising for that weight loss thing. I don't know them. I am not against the weight loss thing. I'm just trying to tell you that it's just a video that she features. It was just a video I could get anyway. So it's not. I'm not doing any advert for those people. But if they get customer, good luck. Yeah. So when some help you, they will call one. They will when you now ask that. Oh my God, for this help I did for me. How can I repay you back? Oh my God, blah blah blah. They will tell you, don't worry. Why some will say not now. Do you know that that's a little statement you made? They already pegged it. Today they need your help for something, or they need help that they know maybe they can't even find someone to do it. That's when they will come to their heart that, oh, they've actually helped you. So this is the time to pay them back. And they'll remind you, do you remember the day you were saying, you said, oh, you don't know what to repay me with. Now I found what you can pay me with. And by the time they'll say, okay, okay, by all means. By the time they spell out what they want you to do, you will regret ever saying that thing. You feel like, what made you actually make that statement? But you said it out of just normal thing that people say. Oh my God, how would I repay you? Usually I would say, may God repay you. Because I have learned in this life, you see, hey, what in my eyes I've seen is even more than my age, I would say. So I guess that's the kind of person Iyabo is, that she helps you and expect that when she needs help, she will be able to get help from you. And there is nothing bad there if someone helps you and they need your help, they expect you to be able to help. Because you should know that when they were able to during your own downtime, they didn't mind. So there's nothing bad there if they need your help and they ask you to help them. It's just that thing that they make you feel compelled to must help, or it's like a peg that if you don't do it, that makes you a bad person. I think the kind of help I would like to do to that person depends. If the help they want me to render to them is something I can do that will not implicate anyone, it will not hurt anyone or hurt myself or implicate me, it's okay. But when it start coming to covering up, blah blah blah, remember when it comes back, if you, they wouldn't want you to mention their names. You will be the one people will be dragging. Anyway, Iyabo is a nice lady, as some will say that she's helped them, while some will still say she doesn't help them. There is no amount of money you have in this world. When you help people, some will say you help them, while some will say you're a stingy person. So you can never please the world. But if truly she was capitalizing on the fact that she helped um Princess during that time, she was calling crying for help for her daughter, our adopted daughter, who was allegedly said was being rough handled, so that the girl was rough handled by Baba Jesha. At the end of the day, I think as at last year they sentenced Baba Jesha already. So during that time, the people came out and the abort came out, and when it comes to child and father, they got a rough handle children. She doesn't like to hear that. So she also said she has been she has been also rough handled when she was growing up. So I think 2 or 3 times or so. So she wouldn't like to see people being rough handled. You should know what I mean by rough handled. So people think because of that, Princess is being loyal to Iyabo, but I think Iyabo is a bit older than Princess. I'm not sure. It has something to do with age. I'm just saying, like, so being she's been loyal to her, and now what was Iyabo calling for? Maybe she just wanted to warn Princess to mind what she's going to say during the live show because the case is in court. Because I heard this is what Apostle Suleiman used to tell people that are trying to interview or Halima or wherever or anything to do with his case. He will say case is in court, so they should be careful of what they discuss. It won't tell you not to interview the person or not to get wherever thing, but it will say just be careful what. So you will now start putting one or two together, like, I don't want to go to court. I don't want to be mentioned in court. Why is it that they are using court to threaten people? Is it that when there's a case in court, you should always keep your mouth shut when the person pie? Because that's what I think I noticed that is happening. Why are they always using a court thing? There's a case in court, so you should keep quiet. I know people want to reserve keep most of their evidence so that it's not being known by the other people or they will use it against them. But that doesn't mean they shouldn't have a life or they shouldn't discuss with people. So maybe she's trying to just tell Princess, maybe she was just trying to tell Princess to be careful and be professional about the question she's asking Alima. We don't know, but the fact that she made mention to um Gistlover that Yabo was on the phone with her when she was cut off during the live show. Now, should Gistlover mention that? Should Gistlover bring that out? I don't think Gistlover should. But Gistlover is the type that if you say hi to Gistlover, be expecting that hi, maybe in his on his group or app group. I don't know because sometimes we don't even know if it's a E or E. Sometimes he appears to be, oh, that gist lover is a woman, and at times he appears to be that lover is a man. And I know it's not just one person that is operating gist lover. I know that one now. Just that when gist lover suddenly, when did gist lover and princess suddenly become that friend? But gist lover, he will send people to go and look for those or to go attend. We send people around as long as you can make yourself available. I don't know if they get paid, which is okay. So, and the fact that Princess is not even live, she doesn't live in Nigeria anymore. She lives there as well. So it might be okay for her to do the interview and all that. But I just feel just lover should not have actually printed that out or put that in the group because a lot of people will see it. But did this lover actually ask Princess, what did she discuss with you? Is this something, or I'm going to put that? I don't know, but I learned that that assoyed Iyabo Ojo's relationship with Princess, that Iyabo Ojo unfollowed Princess because how did this lover got to know that she was the one who caused, meaning that she can't trust Princess. And this lover has been the one that also listed Yabo just name with Apostle, the number of people, ladies from Nollywood um industry that the Apostle has been gracing, and they said he pays well. So definitely the way they are dragging this man, I'm sure there are some Nollywood actresses that will still, they don't mind to also have their own share of cake from this man. The fact that they hear that he pays well. Some people will say, oh, if you use people, they know where they will go to go and make themselves I don't want to use that word. Before they meet the man, so that whatever he also has in plan will work on. They will just notice that. So they know where they how they walk into all these things, and it's annoying. I was just weighing that, was this lover right to have posted it, to have said it, that Iyabo Ojo was the one who called Princess Damilola, or Princess Damilola shouldn't also have told, mentioned it, but could it be a slip of tongue, like she's already said it before she realized she shouldn't have? This is why I'm playing the devil as advocate here, that As for Gist Lover, should she have actually made people know that it was Iyabo Ojo that called Princess during the live show when Princess was off the live show with Halima, or and also on Princess side, she should have mentioned it was Iyabo Ojo, knowing that Iyabo Ojo was being mentioned by Halima or was being dragged pertaining to the apostle they are talking about. Could Princess also have said that out of unconsciously before realizing she shouldn't have said it? And it's not something that's being recorded that people can kind of edit out and cut out before dropping. It was a live show, so maybe when she was though it wasn't said on her though. So when Gistlover was maybe chatting with Damilola, which is this lady, the princess, maybe it was said out of unconsciously. And I think these people, they don't really know who this lover is. It's just a chat most of the time. They might have a phone conversation sometimes, or somebody just give it to them as a contract. Can you do so thing? Can you interview somebody for us? This is how much you're gonna be paid. This is and they yeah, you like okay, I can go live with this person. Once they connect with, they're gonna have a conversation with me. Then how it go and they get paid. She might not really know much about it, and she was also appearing to be like she doesn't really know who Apostle is. Well, for me, I think by now most people should have known Apostle, being the fact that Princess is also in the public of recent of the maybe the past 2 years and all that last year issue with just at the tone. That's how I got to know Apostle Suleiman. I don't know him too before. In regard to Halima, that said she doesn't know the apostle was married before. I don't know. I find it hard to believe. So the devil advocate I'm gonna play here is it that she doesn't know that he was married as like because he said the apostle told her that he was divorced. So did you ask for the proof of divorce or separated? Did you ask to know that okay, it was actually? But even now saying you've not visited his home for 6 years, what made you not to actually visit? That you only prefer the joint where you guys meet, or maybe you got her a house that is the one always coming. You know, some men will say, "Never come looking for me. I will look for you. Don't give me a call. I will call you from 10 p.m. Do not call me." That's when you should start knowing that there's more to it. You can actually send people to investigate. But for 6 years, of course, she was enjoying what she enjoyed from the man and flaunting, oppressing the other actresses. Everybody knows how they're playing their game. Empress's issue too. So I think maybe that time she wasn't bothered about his family or whatever, as long as she's being paid what she gets what she wants, not knowing that this kind of times will come. And I think when she got to realize that maybe the man is actually well known than she thought, it was too late for her to pull off. She can only be threatened that she wants to go, knowing that the man will say, "Don't go," ladies. So that's all I can see too in that aspect. But I don't think Iyabo Ojo should have unfollowed Princess, knowing people would know. I think the statement she made by saying, "I never take a bullet for never either ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n." When they say already, when she said already one, does she mean that the princess and this lover are friends? Because I think she just got to also meet with the this lover. I just believe a lot of people are working for this lover, and so they tend to get people to give them some work, and they will get paid. I think it's just a contract, a small contract. Can you do an interview? Can you this one? Okay, what is it all about? And they will say how much they were going to pay. And maybe they were even looking for someone that doesn't live in the country so that they're not being attacked. And they thought of, so maybe that's just our own story there. She doesn't really know the gist lover, but at the end of the time, at the end of the day, it seems our friendship is being jeopardized now. I don't. Should that this little thing now mean that she has given up information to gist lover? Did Iyabo ever come out to also fight or debunk the fact that they kept saying she's being tied with the apostle? She just decided to keep quiet. Maybe she has something to do with him, and people added more to it. So she just felt, well, I dated him before, or we've had something together. So I don't need to come out to come and debunk other ones that was said that wouldn't happen. So let them do their talk. So maybe that's why she didn't come out. Because dating someone who is married or was married years later, if something else is happening to that person, that doesn't mean that because you dated that person, you know everything about that person. They will just also still link that person's downfall or stain. They will also link it to you because you've had something to do with the person before or during the time you guys were dating, which you don't even know that person was involved in such a thing. Do you think Iyabo Ojo was right to have left, or she must have heard something. And I'm sure it's people that will also tell her that, oh, you see, Princess is online. She's online with Halima. Halima mentioned your name. Halima, this one. Halima mentioned her name. Just love her. Princess. Well, even when Princess heard Yabo, and she asked just I think one question, but she didn't go deep. This is where people were thinking Princess was being biased. What else does Yabo want Princess to do during that time? She is was it that was it that Yabo Ojo told Princess to go off to go off and not to return to that chat life again, or she was questioning why didn't you tell me you were going live with Alima, knowing that they mentioned my name? What if she said she has not watched it or she doesn't know? But because they mentioned your name, does that mean that you should not grant the interview? It's just that she's gonna be mindful of how she send questions. Look at Stella Damokoko or whatever, which I'm gonna post the video as well. She was saying it on Daddy Freeze Live that she's um she's connected to Apostle, the Apostle Johnson, that Apostle used to send her some money once in a while without even asking for it. So she's their friends. So she cannot come against them or start talking about the man. She said that's the code of conduct in their own thing. I don't know. But the man always wants to make friends with people that have a big platform. Kò lè wá sí platform tèmi because tí tèmi na baby I be for that kind of looking for platform. Ó mọ àwọn èèyàn tó máa lọ bá. So it tends to be friend with Daddy Freeze and other people that know that wants to start giving them money. Which money is he giving them? Is this money really church money? Mekunis money, but now then sabi. In as much as I know that Daddy Freeze is a free, uh, is a free talker. He can talk to anyone. But when I used to hear that once they pay him, he will go off your case. I find it hard to believe, considering the fact that the way he dragged some pastors or people with tithing thing there, which obviously made them well known, and I actually supported some point that he gave them. But at the time, and I find the way he was going about it in a rude way. Like, why can't you just bojukuru otisoto, not to? But I started finding the fact that when the one is being paid, he will just keep quiet about that person, won't drag the person anymore. An apostle like to give people that knows that they want to drag his own matter. When they have a big platform, he wants to give them something. Since he's a good payer, and you know that the freeze like to mention millions. The moment you want to give him anything, it goes into millions, 2 million. If you can pay me 5 million now, 10 million to use my platform. That the freeze, sorry, but that's why I noticed. So, and he has to pay bills. He said it. That's how he feeds his family. He does this thing. So, it's his job. It's either you take it or not. If you can't do it, then you leave it. As people will say, if you don't get it, then forget about it. That's his own. So Apostle knows that he will be friend with Daddy Freeze and friends with Stella and few other blog whoever that knows that they are carrying his matter. Some even said Linda Ikeji and other people. He knows how to peg them and maybe they are on his payroll. People that are on his payroll and then Sabi. Was that this princess on Yabo's payroll, or she was just helping him in a way? And I don't want people to start people that are saying, oh, maybe Iyabo help Princess to cover up during Baba Ijesha's case. That's why Iyabo was feeling entitled did she help her to cover up? Or she was also helping to bring more awareness and fight for refunding the underage? Because even what Iyabo did, she did it for herself and it brought her out. So she's not just doing it for Princess, she's doing it for herself and for the children as well. That's all I say about that. I don't feel Princess should feel like she has to pay her back. You can repay her kindness with kindness when you can. But that doesn't mean you should not have a life. You shouldn't breathe. She shouldn't be the one that will dictate how you breathe, how you shouldn't breathe, when to seize your breath, when to laugh. And before you know it, they will dictate who to talk to because they will tell you that once you become my friend, my enemy, their enemies instantly turn to your enemy. I just feel it's either there's more to it why Iyabo Ojo followed just princess than what we're thinking. It might not be just because she made a call out and just because this lover got to know that princess mentioned that it was Iyabo Ojo that called. There might be more to it that we don't know. I just don't want to believe that Yabo yelled at Princess when she made the call to Princess and Princess just warned her that, why are you talking to me like this? I'm not a child. Yabo just could get angry that so now you know you're not a child, blah blah blah. And cause people that get angry easily, they can read meanings to things. And I also heard that people, some ladies are so ready for Yabo Ojo's man now that since Yabo Ojo has service other people's husband, now that she has finally settled with her own man, they are ready to also enjoy the man with her. How true that is, I don't know. I hope that's not true because some will tell you that what Kama would do. She shouldn't just except the man himself is a changed person that is not the type that will want to look at other people. But some will say, you know what, they brought it freely, I will eat and clean mouth, not knowing that it's going to backfire later. Let's see what how people reacted to this. Just going to read one out. Oba said, um, he said people should not call Iyabo his or her wife because someone saying, about this your wife Iyabo Ojo today overdo things. Despite Princess obviously ignore her side of the story yesterday, she still done through Princess shade and still come and follow her. You know, jig now. Yeah, I know jig now. Well, I'm just gonna read some of the comments out here. Just lover started by saying, said, Abeg, who watched the live video yesterday? Did Princess say anything unusual? Well, if you help her for Baba Ijesha case, stop doing as if she owe you a life over it. You stood up for a minor. Remember, that child could have been anybody's child. If you do it out of pure love and truthfulness, you won't be saying this. person where they avoid your name for that live section. So waiting you want again. Person conscious they strong sha, and Halima no one make princess do the interview. Now on a queen mother, I be waiting on her they call don be ata lori o. I come in peace. So what she's saying is what he or she's saying is that I think Princess didn't really want to do this thing. Maybe she said about this. And the fact that it was so obvious that Princess didn't want to dip into the moment Alima mentioned Iyabo. You could see that she doesn't want to really dip into the matter. And I noticed that even Alima, he wasn't even ready to talk much about Iyabo. She just said, "Oh, I what is it called? Sulaiman or Suleiman said Iyabo Ojo was his cousin." She didn't say much about it, apart from maybe Iyabo Ojo check up on her. True. Oton, what else was that's why I said maybe there's more to this. There might be more to it that media had that we don't know. Maybe it's the way they were being talking to each other, and the princess felt it wasn't nice. Maybe she felt the way Yabojo was talking to her wasn't nice. She too might got angry or whatever. I don't know. And when some people order you, like, just go off the live show right now, you would think, I've already been paid, or what do you mean? You don't talk to me like that. We don't know. Someone else might have actually entered Yabojo, something else that made Ijabo just got angry. It could be this Adetone, just Adetone thing, because they were the one that had issue. She was the one that had issue with Princess. She might be the one that called that. Oh, yo, she has gone on life again. No, so yes, I said it too. Anyway, so I not one of the reaction from people is that this person said he said it's a beautiful thing that Yabo Ojo has found love and move on, but Omo Kama is a bitcha. Mm. Hope she isn't under the illusion that everything was going to stay under the carpet, because whatever choice we make in life have repercussion and we definitely pay for them. I said it that people that said they will go after her, it might also come to her. That's if she actually had something to do with other people's husband. And someone else said, but Princess told you that she's on call with Iyabo Ojo. If she's a good person, she will not mention her name to you. Let us talk the truth. Alabosini Princess, me, I don't uh, support Auntie Yabo. Auntie Yabo, this is the Auntie Yabo. Um, and this person said she doesn't do anything free. She's referring to Yabo. If she helps you or stand by you, is in her own favor. She's a manipulator. Her help is for a reason, especially if she's not in good terms with the other party. In a twinkle of an eye, she will back up and you will just see her with the person she had gone up with together. Her help is not genuine. She will tell you all their secret, and later you will just see her with the people. I don't know. This thing that this person said sounds like, would I say sound like something that happened during the Lagos housewife? Well, I don't know who sent that thing, but it's a reminder of similar thing that happened in Lagos as housewife. Anyway, that is my take on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below Princess and um Halima and Iyabo Ojo. What's your take on their saga? Do you support Iyabo Ojo? Do you support Princess? Do you think what Iyabo Ojo has done is all right? She's within her right to do that, or Princess should have also um be adult enough to not say what she said. Do you think Princess is losing out, or she will regret granting such interview for um for Gistlover? Or if you have more information, please let me know in the comment section below. Until I come your way next time, thank you. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Subscribe. Turn on your notification button so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, I love you. Please don't forget to like and comment and share if you can. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about all I have said so far. Until I come your way next time, do take care. Bye.